Hello, my name is Arka Mondal and I have secured All India Rank 2 in Indian Statistical Service Examination, which is conducted by UPSC. Today, I am going to share my strategy with you. Before that, I would like to give a brief introduction about myself. I have completed my schooling from Shorisha Ramakrishna Mission Shiksha Mandir, and after that I have completed my graduation in statistics honors from Ashutosh College under University of Calcutta, and thereafter I have pursued MSc in statistics in University of Calcutta also. Coming to this exam, there are total 6 papers, namely General English, General Studies, Statistics paper 1, Statistics paper 2, and paper 3 and paper 4. In the very first day, there are General English and General Studies. For General English, I have followed the book written by J.K. Chopra and Arihant publication for the vocabulary part. And I think that there is 30 marks which is very scoring. That is the vocabulary thing and the phrasal verb, idiom, and correction of errors in the sentence. This thing actually very scoring according to me. And also I have practiced essay and precis writing, and I have made those things checked by my friends. For general studies, there are history, geography, economy, and polity. For history, there are 2 parts: modern history and ancient and medieval history. For modern history, I have followed the book, the Spectrum book, and for ancient and medieval part, I have followed the book written by Poonam Dalal. And for geography, I have followed NCERT books for class 11 and class 12. And for environment, I have followed the current affairs mostly. And for economy also, I have followed the current affairs. For polity, I have followed Lakshmikant book, and I think one will have an idea that which part of this book should be most emphasized upon if one studies the previous year's question paper thoroughly. And for the current affairs, I have followed few magazines which are very much available on the internet, and also I have read Hindu newspaper daily, and the daily newspaper analysis, that thing also I have followed. For statistics paper 1 and paper 2, which are objective in nature, and there are total 80 questions in each paper. And I think the time management is an issue for this paper, so I would like to suggest you people to make a time ratio, question and time ratio beforehand, so that one will, if one will maintain that thing, so a good marks can be secured in these papers. And for the books, I mostly have followed the books, the Fundamental of Statistics, and made my own notes from there, because the results and some calculating part which are actually very lengthy. So to avoid that in exam hall, if one summarize those things and make his or her own notes, I think that would be beneficial before the exam date and for revision. And for numerical analysis, which is also very lengthy to calculate. So for that, I have practiced, and I have made my own notes from A.C. Saxena. For this numerical analysis also, I have summarized the thing and make my own notes to revise. And for official statistics, I mostly followed the MOSPI website and the division and the subdivision of the MOSPI and the function of this. For official statistics parts, I would suggest you to follow the MOSPI websites and make your own notes. And the division and subdivision of MOSPI and its function, and the recent reports published by MOSPI that should also be studied. And in the last day, that is the third day, there are statistics paper 3 and paper 4, which are descriptive in nature. For statistics paper 3, there are 3 parts: econometrics, sample survey and time series analysis. For econometrics, I have followed mostly the Matnani book, and for reference I have taken Gujarati book, and actually I have made my own notes from these 2 books after compiling. And for sample survey, I have usually followed my college notes and 2 books written by Sukhatme and H. Sampath, and also for this I have compiled these 3 things and make my own notes. For time series analysis, I have followed fundamental of applied statistics for applied time series part, and Box, Jenkins and Rinsel book for another part of time series analysis. For statistics paper 4, one has to select 2 topics, and I think one should be very much confident and very much clear about the concept before taking those 2 papers. For my case, I have taken multivariate analysis and design of experiment. For multivariate analysis, I have followed my college notes mostly, and the applied multivariate analysis book written by Johnson Wichern. And for design of experiment, I have followed the fundamental of applied statistics and a book written by Montgomery. For interview, I would suggest to be very much aware of the current affairs, follow any standard newspaper daily, and prepare statistics part in a very simple language to explain, and prepare for the socio-economic structure of your hometown. And for official statistics, study the recent reports published by the MOSPI website very attentively, and the Indian Statistical System. And my advice would be to make your own notes, try to practice daily and give enough time for revision, and also maintain a good lifestyle, especially for those 3 days of exam. I would like to thank DKT to give a platform to share my strategy, and all the best to the viewers. Thank you.